Welcome to my next video in the series documenting my journey through AI technologies to build a client self-booking system or patient appointment booking system using AI technologies. In this video, we're looking at using Visio to improve the landing page and discussing the next steps. We're nearly ready to go live. Now that most of the bugs have been ironed out and 90% of the features have been implemented, I'm now focusing my attention on the implementation process for organizations. So it's the registration, subscription process, and the go live. So starting from this page, which is the promotional landing page that you've seen lots of times before, you know all about this. So we say, okay, let's get started. This takes us to choose your plan. Now we've got this one. It says, do not continue with this form if you want this, because we have to do it a different way. So we'll say enterprise, next step, and so we've got the administrator information, which could also be a practitioner, and you decide whether this person that you're setting up here is a super user or a practitioner, and we've discussed the difference between super user and practitioner before. Practitioners will appear on the list of practitioners when a client is booking an appointment. Super users do not. And also super users do not have access to any documents that are flagged as hidden or private, rather. And then you got the actual organization details, and then the subdomain. Okay, yep, all right. Now we need to implement the subdomain here, and you got the address and the password for that user, the amount they've choose to subscribe to, and as I've said before, for a very short time, if you enter the discount code free30, then you'll get the whole system for $30 a month forever, not per person, but all up cost, total cost. And then the credit or debit card information, and then create the account. Now, switching back, let's see, we're supposed to, let's see if it's done something, okay? Texas CC. Oh, error checking subdomain, okay. Just switch over to cursor. So I'm now back to using cursor. I've stopped using Visual Studio Code because the Open Router costs were just too much. Basically, I had to top it up every day. Yeah, an extra $10 every day, in addition to all the subscription fees that I'm paying for Claude, Gemini, and lots of other stuff. So I've instructed it, come back here and said, blah, blah, blah. First thing I need you to do is in registration, the prop subdomain name, we need an AJAX backend call to check that the entered domain does not already exist. So the logic will be, if the user enters a value to subdomain, then go and check it, call a backend program, check subdomain.php. This program does not yet exist. I need you to also create that. This will check if any organization record exists with blah, 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 and then display either a red cross or a green tick next to the subdomain, depending on whether it exists or not. All right, and what we have instead is error checking subdomain availability. Well, that is not in the specifications. So okay, it's I forgot to explain to Cursor again that when writing, as I've said, when writing backend code, always refer to SQL/ blah 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 for table definitions. So it's basically didn't know what the database structure looked like, so it just made it up. Please modify this program to use the table structure for the organizations table as defined there and remove the reference to that blah. Okay, give it that to do. Central to this design that I'm implementing is the subdomain, so that every organization registered with mybooking.clinic will have their own unique subdomain. So I've gone on to ChatGPT and I've said, you're an expert at Linux system administration and in particular Apache web server administration. I have an application. The application allows clients to register their organization with the application and provide a subdomain to uniquely identify their business. I need to know how to programmatically add a new subdomain. For example, a new organization set up with an account with the application might specify their subdomain to be Texas. This needs to result in a fully formed domain name of texas.mybooking.clinic and a URL of https://texas.mybooking.clinic. Please advise how I can implement this using PHP backend code. That probably tells me everything that I need to implement exactly what I want. I knew I'd be able to do it. I just had never done it before. So yeah, whereas I could have spent the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks trying to work it out, I just asked ChatGPT and it told me in 10 seconds. So that's great. Right. It's yeah, nearly 10 p.m. So I'm not going to be starting implementing that tonight. I'll do that in the morning. Yeah, that will be tomorrow morning's job to implement that. Excellent. So we're getting really close to full go live now. Catch you in the morning. All right, we've been offline for a few days while I've been doing some improvements to security across the board over several websites. Yeah, some major improvements to security, so it's looking really good now. And just some efficiency improvements. And now I'm back to the booking system. And what I've done is now where are we here? So this is the existing landing page that I created with V0. And what I want is to add a sales funnel or a contact. So what I want to do now is to add a contact section. So I've explained to V0 what it is, upload. So I uploaded this page to it and I said up here attaches a promotional landing page for my appointment booking web application. The application is getting close to complete and fully working, but not quite. I want to add to this landing page the start of a sales funnel, a section that prompts for their name, organization name, email address. And I spelled organization wrong again, but it understands. It's quite good at interpreting spelling mistakes. Email address, phone, and comment section is says something along the lines of This website is nearly complete, will be published soon. When complete, early adopters will be able to get access to it for nearly free, just a minimal monthly fee to cover the cost of sending text messages and emails. You will get free support and user training and one-on-one video chat to discuss your needs and help you get started. To be notified when it's ready, submit your details here. Bear in mind that whether you take the early adopters option or not, you will get the application for the first month for free and can cancel at any time before that. It needs to be modern looking form that provides an effective sales funnel. And it produced this in one go without me having to adjust anything. And it's quite interesting how it understood the existing landing page and interpreted my directions, and what it's come up with is actually better than I would have thought of. So it says, mybooking.clinic is in its final stages of development and will be published very soon. We're looking for forward-thinking healthcare providers to join our early adopter program. Nearly free access, just $30 a month to cover SMS and email costs. Free support and training, comprehensive users training, one-on-one video consultations, risk-free trial, first month completely free, cancel at any time, and all those. And then so you fill in your details and click notify me when ready, and that will submit those details. And just, I'm not sure if it wrote a back-end section. Let's have a look. So I'll need to go on to early adopters. That'll be that, I guess. Post. Oh yeah, right. So this is the back end. So it passes the form details to this program, and it will store it because it doesn't know what my database looks like. So it just created some SQL, assuming a structure, and that's actually correct. So it's, in fact, it's even added the code to create the table in the database. It says if it doesn't exist, create the table. So it's creating the table by itself anyway, and then adding. So it does, and then sends a notification to me. But to do that, and there's the email, thank you for your interest, and sends an email to the prospective client. Now just check how it's using mail. Okay, so it, yeah, because it doesn't know the structure of my emailing system. That's fine. I can just plug that in. I have a module that works exactly like that. So that's ready to go. That's awesome. And that was all in basically, you know, however long it took me to write that, plus 2 minutes. Actually, you can see here, it thought for 7 seconds. So it took it 7 seconds to build that. Yeah, the first time it actually created TypeScript, but I'm not using TypeScript, and I'm just using plain HTML and JavaScript. So, and then it took another 3 seconds to convert that TypeScript into just regular code. So now I've downloaded it and it's ready to go. Awesome. How easy is that? So I'll just pause the recording there. So where we're up to anyway, so this is the existing landing page, and that'll be dropped into there somewhere. I'll insert that somewhere here. So the view demonstration system, as before, takes the user to this application. I think I might shrink that hero section. It's because it takes up the whole thing, the whole screen. And yeah, this is all ready to go. This is all functioning brilliantly. Go back and where we're up to. So we click Get Started Today. This takes us to the plan. So we click Plan, So click enterprise, next step, fill in your details. So your personal details, so this would be the system administrator or the head practitioner, and whether you are a practitioner or a super user. Then organization details and a password for that user. And now if you enter, what did I say it was? Free 30, I think. Yeah, so $30 per month, payable at the end of every calendar month. Or actually, it'll be the first of the following month. So enter your debit or credit card details. You probably have a corporate card putting in there, and create account. This next step, when I click the create account button, that's the step I'm up to. So I need to build that out. So everything's looking fantastic. And yeah, so my next step will be to get that working. And Bob's your uncle will be up and running. It's looking very close now.